my dudes? Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. We're doing Five Nights at Freddy's 3 today. So, I already beat this as evidenced. I actually already played this a while ago. When was that? I don't even remember what year it was. It was probably last year or the year before. But if you want to watch that, you can. My production quality has improved since, and I want to revisit this in light of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out. By the time you see this episode, it'll been out for a while. I'm recording this in the same sitting as my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 revisited playthrough. So if you want to go watch that, go check it out. That was really fun and incredibly hard. So I am going to do as I was doing before, one night per episode. Now, if you know Five Nights at Freddy's 3, it'll be a little uneventful. So the first night's going to be just kind of listening to some of the lore. Local amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the horror attraction. Featuring actual relics from the decades-old pizzeria, this attraction is guaranteed to bring your childhood to ruin. The DLC. Let's listen to the phone call, and I'll talk a little bit about it afterwards.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as a security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want...
Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry. Okay, I should have done this earlier. I guess this is gonna make this episode a little bit longer. But, shoot. I think... Okay, so here's the deal, is that there are secrets here. I'm not sure if I went for the good ending on my other playthrough, but I'll go for the good ending for my revisited. I want to say the good ending's canon. It probably isn't, but... Okay. Let's go and see what this is all about. Look at all the stripes. The black and white stripes. Look at all these crying balloon boys. They're taller than me. But we don't talk about that. That's fine, because I am not actually this tall. So let's go and get this balloon. Okay. So there are a bunch of secrets in this game. Shit, now we gotta listen to the phone call again. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Or not? Okay. Well, I guess not. So, let me talk you guys through this a little bit, since you're here and since I fucked up and I clicked on that too early. So, basically, he says that we just need to make sure things don't catch on fire, like the electrical's all bad here. If it's not evidenced that this place is an absolute shithole. So, there's nobody and nothing here right now. So we just get to kind of sit here and talk. And, you're supposed to familiarize yourself with the controls. So, and the rooms. So we got the little arcade here. And it's in there too, in this area. Got a hallway that's all spookified. We got this hallway. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's exit or entrance. But it's, oh, it looks like exit. But this is also exit. So I don't know where people come in. Probably somewhere. And then we got here, which is the hallway connecting these two to there. Like little entryway over there. And then over here. And you can see the arcade back there. So that's pretty cool. And then in this room right here, you can see down this hall. And there are two doors that lead into this area here. This area here. And then we have this camera right here, which is right next to me. So that's the only way, aside from this vent right here, which outlets from here and here, that Springy Boy can get me. So the vents, I can double click on one of them to seal them, but I can only seal them one at a time. Why? Game logic. So typically what I'll do, and my strategy, is to really keep him in like cam 8. In VR, I found that cam 9 was actually incredibly helpful. So like I'd go here and pre-seal this one, because in cam 9 he's right there. And so the only vent he could take is right there and then back. And then if you move to cam 10, I'd just have to go over here and seal it. This one. Because then it would seal right there, which would help. But I'm not sure how well that's going to work. I might try it this time, just because it worked for me in VR. I'm wondering if it'll actually practically work for me here. You get a lot more, like, freedom with VR. So I don't know. But cam 8, so cam 8, the reason why I'm a little hesitant about cam 8 is because he has a lot of options here. So finding out what those options are, he can go to cam 7, and there is a vent right there. He can go to cam 5, and there's a vent right there. He can go to vent 5, cam 5, and there's a vent, yeah. Then cam 9, he can also come here, which is the one that has that one here. And then once he's in any of those rooms, it's hard to get him back to 8, really. I mean, if he goes to any of them, I could just call him, and it'll put him back there. But there are like 3 different options that he can go for, and all of them have different vents. So if I keep him at 9 and keep this vent sealed, if he moves to 10, then yes, then I have to seal that. If he moves to 8, then he doesn't have a vent from here. Gives me a little bit of time. So I don't know. I feel like 9 is going to be the most useful. So, and then over here, I was kind of counting. Now it's a rough count. I wasn't like officially timing it or anything, but each of these take about 7 counts or 7 seconds, I don't know. And then this one takes about 15. So if all 3 of them are out, if I have the time, rebooting all will help. I might not utilize the reboot all the time. And there you have it. There's a rundown. Okay, so this is a part of the game, and I'm gonna leave it off here and start the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, comment on what you thought, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!